This afternoon's broadcast is presented by the University of St. Catharines and produced by TJ Broadcast Services. Our website, tjsportsonline.net. Our broadcast this afternoon is brought to you by Twin Cities Orthopedics, Universal Athletics, Northfield Lines, Midwest Vending, Best Western in Bloomington, Cone Elevators and Escalators, Klein Nissan, U.S. Bank, and Jimmy John's. Wildcat supporters also include Lawfler Business Solutions, McGough Construction, Shapco Printing, the Hickey family, Eckberg and Lammers, attorneys at law, the DLR Group, and Dady and Gardner, attorneys at law. Joining us this year and supporting Wildcat Athletics is E&E Masonry, the Newman family, Becker Floors, ProTech Design, and Munchie's Frozen Yogurt. Proud to support Wildcat athletic teams is Goodmanson Construction, the Opus Group, People's Electric Co-op, and the Ryan Company. Welcome, everyone, once again, as we get ourselves ready for a little MIAC volleyball action. Thanks for joining us here online. Adam Bartles with you to get you through this afternoon's matchup between St. Mary's and St. Catharines. Should be an interesting matchup for St. Mary's. The Cardinals, they're coming off of a loss on Wednesday night to Augsburg, 3-1. And for St. Kate's on Wednesday night, they also are coming off of a loss on Wednesday as they lost in 4 sets to Bethel on the road, but they're back home. St. Mary's comes in 10-5 on the year, 1-1 in the MIAC. St. Kate's 6-7 overall, 0-2 in the conference. St. Mary's has won 4 of their last 6. St. Kate's has won 3 of their last 3. They've gone 3-3 in their last 6, but they do have a 2-game losing streak coming into this afternoon's matchup. Should be an interesting matchup. We thank you for joining us wherever you may be on this afternoon, this Saturday afternoon. A hot, humid one outside. Inside, though, the AC is working. You'll be happy to hear here in the Butler Center, and we are doing just fine. Staying nice and cool as you see warm-ups going on for St. Kate's as we speak. St. Kate's and St. Mary's here in this matchup. It's a big one. A couple of names to keep an eye on for in this afternoon's matchup. Of course, for St. Kate's, Kelly Brewer. Well, she's second in the MIAC in service aces per set. 0.54 service aces. In fact, she's had 26 aces this season, has Brewer. But when we look on the other side of the net for St. Mary's, Brandy Blattner, 165 kills already on the year, averages just under 3 on the season, attack percentage of 184. Of course, if you still haven't gotten yourself up to date on what attack percentage is, it should take the amount of kill attempts and then the kills, so you treat it like a batting average that way, but any attacking errors count against you in the negative fashion, so you can have a negative attack percentage. You look for that 250 is really where the top tier players are at a majority of the time. It'll be very interesting to see how that she does, as she is the best attacker for the Cardinals of St. Mary's. She's 4th in the MIAC in kills total, 9th in kills per set, and 3rd in total attacks. 506 attacks already on the season. It's a busy afternoon in the MIAC. Of course, it is homecoming here as well for St. Kate's, as they have a soccer match going on as we speak against Bethel. They are going on right now in their matchup. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I got any score updates. Not yet on that one, but they are going on as well. So it's homecoming weekend here at St. Kate's as both teams getting ready for this afternoon's matchup, between St. Kate's and St. Mary's. Coming up, we'll have the starting lineups for you here, as both teams will line up and get ourselves ready for this matchup in the MIAC. As I mentioned, St. Kate's 0-2. Just them and Hamlin 0-2. Carleton and McAllister 0-1. Bethel, Augsburg, St. Mary's, St. Benedict, and Concordia 1-1 in this early portion of the MIAC standings. And Gustavus, St. Thomas, and St. Olaf 2-0. Turn it over to the head PA for the national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups as we get ourselves ready here at the Butler Center. And MIAC volleyball action here online. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be on this Saturday afternoon. Coach Todd Nelson, first season for him, doing some final chat with the girls before they get themselves up and ready. St. Kate's and St. Mary's coming up for you here. I'll step aside, hand it over to the PA. Well, they'll figure out what sport we're doing eventually here. And he thinks he's got that one trained into the back of his mind for some reason. Lineups once again for St. Mary's: Blattner, Lynn, Flom, Hanson, Nisbet, and the Kettle. The libero is Claire Tack for them, the senior for St. Kate's. Their starting six goes as such: Schwartzrock, Pepper, Nelson, Cruiser, Flatness, Brewer. Libero is Larissa Kish. Thank you for joining us. It is volleyball. This isn't hockey season quite yet. We'll get there. I know the Wild have a preseason game. They had one last night. No, they got one this afternoon against Colorado. Neither here nor there. SMU in their red uniforms. SMU in the back in white with a black trim for St. Kate's. They've got their white home uniforms. The Wildcat on the left shoulder of their unis. The libero wearing the gold uniform. That is Kish. White uniform for St. Mary's with the red number and the black trim, black shorts for both squads. Actually, no, that's a navy blue shorts for SMU and the black shorts for St. Kate's. St. Mary's will have the first serve. They'll be going left to right. Nisbet, sophomore from St. Charles, back to serve, left to right, middle of that back line. She'll serve left to right. We'll be underway here at the Butler Center in this MIAC volleyball matchup. High floating serve, Kish, good pass forward. Schwartzrock set near side, tipped over top the double team. Nice punch up to keep it alive, and that kill attempt by Pepper. Dug out, set Schwartzrock, quick kill middle, missed time between Brewer and Schwartzrock. 1-0 St. Mary's. Early lead for the Cardinals. Good job by St. Mary's to keep that one alive. Schwartzrock set far side. Kill attempt down the far line, but long. Oh, and that kill attempt for Nelson trying to go down that far side. 2-0 St. Mary's. Nisbet again back to serve. Left to right, middle of that back line. Eaton goes over to the right line. Good serve receive. Schwartzrock set near side. Kill block. Double team block on that one. Lind and Flom in on that double team block. 3-0. The lead in favor of St. Mary's. I got to see Brittany Flom a lot broadcasting Section 2AA when they would take on Bell Plain over the last couple of years. Bad serve receive, punched up, can't keep it alive. 4-0 early lead for St. Mary's. See how much longer we go before Coach Todd Nelson will call timeout or not. 4-0 start. Serve into the net. Service there by Nisbet. 4-1. Good start, though, for the Cardinals. Nelson back to serve for St. Kate's, right to left, right side of that back line. Serve up over long. Service there, right back, 5-1. Barrow checks in. That's Claire Tank, the senior from St. Charles, Illinois. Serving left to right, left side of that back line. Cross-court serve to the near corner at Kish. Bad serve received. Kept alive on two. Left to bump it over on three. Will Nelson. Free ball now for St. Mary's. Set near side. Kill attempt to the far corner. Nice job digging that one out on the kill attempt by Flom, but can't keep it alive on two. And out of play, 6-1. St. Mary's been in total control so far. Timeouts. Head coach Todd Nelson for St. Kate's. They trail 6-1 here in the first set. A proud sponsor, Wildcat Athletics. Since 1971, the Universal Athletic Team has been passionate about fueling the dreams of athletes, and we put all of our know-how into doing just that. Servicing and selling athletic gear to your local athletes, high schools, and colleges. Universal Athletic has dedicated its heart and soul to the support of sports, fitness, and health programs in schools and communities. All St. Mary's so far here, and it's just been not getting the offense up and running for St. Kate's has been their big thing. They've had a couple opportunities, a big double-team block by Lyndon Flom already. As we sit in the first set, 6-1, the lead in favor of St. Mary's here in set number one. Back to serve once again, the libero, Claire Tank for St. Mary's, serving left to right. Run up, angled serve to the near corner. Not a great serve received. Kept alive by Schwartzrock on two. Nelson with the kill from beyond the 10-foot line. That'll get down. Nisbet not able to cover the near corner, 6-2. Kelly Brewer now back to serve. 26 service aces for her on the year. Serving right to left, the sophomore from St. Paul. Serve up, over, and long. 7-2. Now back to the only two serves so far have been errors. Lillian Brown and Lexi Barth check in for St. Mary's. Braun back to serve, left to right. The sophomore from Casson Manor. Went to Casson Manorville from Casson. Serve up and over down the near line. Not a great serve received. Schwartzrock keeps it alive. Kill down the far line by Pepper, dug out by St. Mary's. Set far side. Kill to the near corner by Blattner, dug out. Set beyond the 10-foot line for Nelson, dug out on that one. Set by Braun, middle, quick kill, and the 31 play and gets down. Rachel Kettle with the kill, 8-2. It's been all St. Mary's so far here in set number one. Run up and the serve by Braun, up and over at Nelson. Good serve received. Schwartzrock set, near side kill. Far line, nice job on that cut kill by Libby Cruiser. 8-3. Subs coming in. Emily Carmen checking in, along with Emily Newman. Carmen, the junior from Maple Grove, went to Osseo High School. Newman, senior from Duluth, went to Hermantown High School. Newman back to serve. The lefty serve, a little bit of diagonal spin, set, middle, triple team block. Beautifully done. Took away that kill attempt from Blattner. The great triple team block there by St. Kate's, 8-4. Back to serve again, Newman, right to left, serve up and over. Decent serve received by Nisbet, set far side. Blattner off the top of the double team, and that'll get down. Junior from Iota, went to Dover, Iota. We mentioned a little bit there in the pregame. She's the one to keep an eye on. Linnea Wallace checks in. Out goes Nisbet. Back to serve, Blattner into the back row. Pooch serve up and over. Good serve received by Newman, set far side. Kill on the slide play, gets blocked in the single team block on Cruiser. Nelson from beyond the 10-foot line down. Attacking Blattner, playing in the back row, 9-5. Cruiser back to serve, right to left. Starts back in the baseline for basketball. High arcing serve up and over, not a great serve received. Set far side, kill attempt back middle on that one by Wallace. Set near side. Newton with the kill attempt there for Nelson. Dug out by St. Mary's. Set far side. Little hook shot over. Dug out by Kish. Set middle. Quick play. That one blocked in the quick kill attempt. Kept alive by Kish on two. Bump set to the far side. Kill attempt partially blocked. Dug out St. Mary's. Near side with it. Far corner and down with the kill. Lexi Barth, the sophomore from Byron. 10-5. Bailey Allseth in. Out goes Libby Cruiser. So Allseth in. Back to serve, left to right, Kettle. Set far side, quick kill, that one down. Beautifully run play there. Carmen with the kill for St. Kate's. And that's what Coach Nelson is looking for. 10-6 the lead in favor of St. Mary's. Kish, the libero, back to serve. Sophomore from Oakdale went to Cretin-Durham Hall just down the road. Not a great serve received by Tack. Bumped to beyond the 10-foot line. Blattner into the net. 10-7. Well, they trailed by as much as 6 early, down 8-2. Now they've got it down to 3. 10-7. Kish again to serve, right to left. Serve up and over far line. Good pass forward. Set by Braun in the middle. Blocked on that one. Reset Braun. Far side with it. That kill into the net and 4 hits. Thought that might have potentially tipped on the block. Wallace's kill into the net. 10-8. Big run here. 3-0 run for the Wildcats. Got them within 2. Kish again to serve. Right to left, serve up and over, back middle. Blattner, good serve, receive, set near side. The kill attempt down the near line. Kish punches it high into the air. He'll be bumped on 2. Put over on 3 by Nelson to the back middle where Blattner digs it out. Set middle, quick kill off the double team block. Nice dig by the Wildcats. Set near side. Nelson down the near line and got it. Emma Nelson down the near line, 10-9. It's an early timeout by Coach Nelson for St. Kate's. Now they're within 1. Kish to serve once again, up and over back middle. Blattner, bad serve, receive, kept alive on 2. Bump far side, Wallace kill the near corner, dug out by Kish. Set far side, he'll be punched over on 3 to the near corner where it's dug out by Blattner. Set by Braun, far side Wallace, cross court, dug out by Kish. Kept alive on 2 by Nelson, he'll be hit over on 3 by Allseth. Good set, near side, kill, slide play and down. Lind with the kill, 11-9. Big one to end that 4-0 run for St. Kate's. Hanson back in along with Brittany Flom into the front row. So 4-0 run by the Wildcats. Got them back within 1. It's at 2 right now. Hanson to serve up and over down the near line. Nelson with the serve receive. They set it far side with the kill attempt. Carmen, that one gets blocked. Reset by off of Kish's dig. To the near side, Nelson cut near line. Dug out by St. Mary's. They just barely get it over on 3. Set middle, quick kill, far line and down with a little change-up shot from Brewer. 11-10. Schwartzrock back in. Good job setting there by Newman. Schwartzrock back to serve. Sophomore from Hutchinson. Running up right side of that back line. Cut shot to the near line. Dug out by Tack. Set near side. Kill to the park line. Dug out off the rafters. Kept alive by Kish. We put over on 3. That one gets blocked. Reset near side with it. Newman, that one off the partial block. Dug out by Wallace. Jump ball at the net. Misplayed by St. Mary's, and a point for St. Kate's, and just that quickly, they've tied it up. On a 6-1 run, they've tied it up at 11 here in the first set. Schwartzrock again to serve. Run up, serve, up and over, back row. Not a good serve received by St. Mary's. Bump far side, kill attempt long. Boy, and all of a sudden, St. Mary's went from cruising to completely out of sorts. Wallace with the attacking error. 12-11, the lead in favor. 12-11 the lead in favor now of St. Kate's, their first lead. Serve up and over, set near side. Quick kill wide, though, near side by Lynn. 13-11. Schwartzrock again to serve into the net. Service error. 13-12. Already the third service error of this first set for St. Kate's. Checking in and back to serve is Nesbitt. Out goes Wallace, freshman outside hitter. Nesbitt to serve, left to right. Serve up and over at Newman. Good serve received. Schwartzrock set, tipped over on 3. Dug out, near side with it. Kill to the far corner. That one will touch the back line. Coming down by Brittany Flom. Not hit with all the pace in the world, but it's down in a lead and a tie match here in the first set. Nesbitt to serve, left to right, up and over at the far corner. Good serve received. Set near side, kill attempt by Pepper. That one got over. Set up, and there's an open corner. Nice job by Nelson reading that beautifully and taking full advantage. 14-13, the lead in favor of St. Kate's. So an 8-1 run took them from down 10-5 to up 13-11. They lead 14-13. Nelson serve up and over. Not a good serve received by Tack. Set near side. Flom off the partial block. Dug out. Nelson. Schwartzrock set near side. Kill to the back middle. And that a kill attempt by Cruiser. Up and over on the dig. Set middle. Cruiser tip over. Dug out again by St. Mary's. Set far side. Blattner kill. Blocked on that one. Beautifully done. Pepper. Oh, Brewer in on that double team block. 15-13 and a timeout for St. Mary's. Their first of the first set. 15-13 the lead in favor of St. Kate's. Providing innovative food and beverage solutions since 1955 is Midwest Vending. Servicing organizations large and small throughout the Twin Cities, including St. Catherine's University. Proud to offer unwavering integrity, in-demand products, innovative technology, and personal attention. Give them a call at 952-707-1990 or visit MidwestVending.com. 15-13. Or is it 14? Maybe I have that incorrect. We're working on it. To get ourselves ready here in the first set. It is a lead in favor of St. Kate's here in the first set. Up 14-13. Found themselves down early. 8-2. Battle back. Now they have the lead. Both teams have used one of their 2 timeouts in this first set. Only one remaining for each side. Serve up and over to the near corner. Not a great serve receive, and that's where the issues have been with St. Mary's. Blattner with the kill, and that one down. Right in between Newman and Kish, and Newman just kind of swung the arm over. We're tied at 14. 14-0. Back to serve is Claire Tack, the libero. Serve up and over, near corner. Good serve received. Set far side. Kill attempt Pepper. Back middle. Dug out. Not a good dig by Nisbet. Kept alive on 2, and they'll bump it up and over on 3. Well, Nisbet, they keep it alive. Free ball, though, for the Wildcats. Set near side. Kill to the far corner. Good dig by Tack on that kill attempt by Cruiser. Tip kill attempt by Blattner. Partially blocked. Kept alive. Now Cruiser again takes a swing. Dug out off the double team block by St. Kate's behind the 10-foot line. Newman kill back middle. Dug out by Nisbet. Set middle. That kill attempt gets partially blocked. Dug out by Newman in the back row. Set to the far side. Pepper with the roller. Diving pancake save, but only temporary for Claire Tack and St. Mary's. Point. St. Kate's. 15-14 the lead in favor of the Wildcats. Back to serve is Brewer. On that right line. Knuckle serve up and over. Good serve received. Set middle. Kill attempt. Plum. Diving save on that one by Brewer. Tip over on 3. Kept alive by St. Mary's on the scramble and put over on 3 by Tack. Free ball for the Wildcats. Quick swing on the 31 play and a kill. Down for Hannah Flatness. 16-14 the lead in favor of St. Kate's here in the first set. Brewer again back to serve. The sophomore from St. Paul with the St. Croix Luther, and that one is long. Service error, 16-15. 4 service errors already in the first set. In and checking in, Lillian Braun. Back to serve, left to right, serve up and over. Good serve received. Schwartzrock set, far side. Kill attempt, Pepper, partially blocked, dug out in the back row by Nisbet, kept alive. Blattner on Cork Swan for the kill. They've done a good job slowing down the junior attacker. 165 kills on the year for Blattner already, but done a good job slowing her down so far. Don't want to let her start getting warm now. Upset far side, Pepper, a kill to the near corner. That one will go off the rafters, come back down, Tack, lefty kill to the far corner. On that one by Lexi Barth. Quick tip to the near side on that one by Flatness. Dug out by St. Mary's. Kill to the far corner. Dug out by Schwartzrock. Kish will bump set. Newman will take a swing from behind the 10-foot line. Off the tape. Dug out Braun. Bump set near side with the kill attempt. Barth, and that one will go out and a point for St. Kate's. 17-16. Played at 25. Got to win by 2. Emily Newman checks in. Schwartzrock and Pepper out into the front row is Cruiser. Back to serve as the lefty Newman. Serve up and over. Attack. Not a great serve receive. Kept alive. Tried to tip it over. That one got blocked. Kept alive though by the Cardinals. They put it over on the cut shot to the far side. Newman in scramble mode. They'll be put over on 3 by Nelson. Set middle. Quick kill on that one. Gets blocked. Kettle tried to go with that quick kill. Blattness will bump it over on 3. Free ball for the Wildcats. Set Newman near side with a cruiser into the net. Single block. Trying to cut it cross court. Did not work out. Attacking air. We're tied at 17. $17-all, serve up and over. Good serve received. Newman set, far side cruiser. Oh, coming in from behind, but the defense sniffed that one out. Wallace and Kettle on the double team block, and St. Mary's back in the lead, 18-17. Here in set number 1. Back to serve, Blattness out of the front row now. Set Newman, quick kill in the middle. That one punched high into the air by Kettle. Set it back to her in the middle. Cut far side along the triple team around that block and down. 19-17, the lead in favor of St. Mary's. Blattness, high arcing serve. Kish with a good serve received. Newman set, near side kill attempt Carmen. That one gets blocked, reset. It'll be set over on 2 by Newman. Dug out by Tack. Set in the middle from Braun. Kettle with the kill attempt, partially blocked. Dug out, set far side with the cruiser. That one tipped over. Scramble by St. Mary's. Set to the far side. They want a lift call. It'll be a block anyway and point for St. Kate's. 19-18. St. Mary's leading here, set number 1. Start off with a good lead, an 8-2 lead for St. Mary's, but then St. Kate's had an 8-1 run, got them up 13-11. It's been within 2 ever since either way. Serve up and over by Cruiser, and that one's long. 20-18. 5th service error of the first set. Back into the front row, Sarah Lynn for St. Mary's. Back in, Bailey Alseth in for Libby Cruiser. Kettle to serve, left to right, up and over at Kish. Good serve receive. Newman set middle. Quick kill attempt on that one for Flatness. Dug out. Now Wallace will put it over on 3. Free ball for St. Kate's once again. Set far side. Kill attempt off the double team block by Carmen. Dug out. Set middle. Flom kill. Carries to the back line and drops down. Check that, Lynn. 21-18. 3-point lead here in the first set for St. Mary's. Timeout. Coach Nelson timeout. Wildcats trailing by 3 here in the first set. 21-18. Well, transporting Wildcat athletes is in capable hands of Northfield Lines, Inc., dedicated to ensuring that your travel experience is a positive one. Call to request a quote or to make reservation at 1-888. That's 888-188-670-8068 or visit their website, northfieldlines.com. Now, it's been a back-and-forth battle between these two teams so far. We'll see who ends up getting the run at the end. Currently a 4-1 run for St. Mary's. Took a 17-all score. Make that a 5-1 run. They're down 1. Now they're up 3. St. Kate's is looking for that side out to give them a breather. They just need that side out on the serve here of Kettle. They caught St. Mary's in about this point of the rotation last time is when they got their big 8-1 run. See if they can do it again. Timeout over. No timeouts left for St. Kate's. 1 left for St. Mary's if they need it. They lead 21-18. Kettle to serve, left to right. Tosses up, serve up and over at Nelson. Good serve receive. Quick kill. Nice pass, set up the offense. Flatness able to bury that one. Desperately needed side out there for St. Kate's. Kish to serve, right to left. Trailing by 2. Serve up and over at the far line at Wallace. Not a good serve receive. Bump set back to her on the far side. Kill attempt partially blocked. Dug out Alseth. Set to the near side. Kill attempt Nelson back middle. That one not able to save it. Bad dig by Braun. 21-20. Just exactly what Coach Nelson was hoping for coming out of that timeout. Get a couple points right off of it. Kish again to serve, right to left. Serve up and over, far line. Wallace, good serve receive. Set to the near side with the kill attempt on that one by St. Mary's dug out back row, kept alive on 2, bumped over on 3. Free ball for the Cardinals. Set near side. Lefty kill once again by Barth. Dug out over the net. Another free ball opportunity. Set middle. Flom tip near line. Punch back up quickly into the air by Nelson. She'll take another swing at it. That one dug out by Wallace. Set it back to Wallace. Far side. Kill attempt back middle. Dug out by Offset. High into the air. Newman with the set to the near side. Nelson to the back middle. Dug out by Tack. Set middle. Kill attempt Flom. Blocked at the net. Brewer with the block. We're tied at 21. And now we'll see if Coach Keeker will use her timeout or not. Nothing yet. Kish will serve. Right to left. Far line. Good serve receive. Set over on 2. Kish to dig. Newman set. Far side. Kill attempt on that one. Partially blocked and dropped for Carmen. 4-0 run. 22-21 the lead in favor of St. Kate's. Kish again to serve. Up and over. Attack. Good serve receive. Braun set far side. Wallace clips the tape. Dug out by Oseth. Newman set far side. Carmen single block. It's blocked. Off the shoulder of Brewer. Kept alive. Nelson gets it over on 3. Flatness with the dig. Kill attempt Flom. Near line wide. They're wanting a touch. None coming. Check that land. It goes wide. 23-21. Still no timeout from Coach Keeker. Kish to serve. Up and over. Good serve receive. Braun set near side. Kill attempt. Barth dug out over the net and just wide. Whoa, that was only a couple of inches there. Otherwise, they would have been serving for the set. Ends the 5-0 run. 23-22, St. Kate's lead. Serve up and over, back middle, Oseth. Not a great serve receive. Bump set to the near side. Kill attempt, Nelson wide. Tied at 23. Played at 25, got to win by 2. Hanson to serve, left to right. Up and over, back middle, targeting Oseth again. Set to the near side, Nelson kill, punch to the back middle, dug out there by Blattner. Set far side, Wallace, kill, Wong on that one. 24-23, and the Wildcats will serve for the first set. Oh, check that. That was off the tip. There was a touch. 24-23. St. Mary's to serve for the first set. Serve up and over at Allset. Good serve receive. Newman set middle. Missed time jump with her and Brewer, and that will do it for the first set. St. Mary's takes the first set, 25-23. They score the final 4 points of the set and pick up the 25-23 first set victory. So St. Mary's up 1-0 in this matchup. Well, Twin Cities Orthopedics offers a full spectrum of orthopedic care to individuals suffering sports-related problems and injuries. Their doctors are a team of physicians to the University of St. Catherine's, Augsburg College, Hamline University, and others. Visit tcomn.com. Also, this afternoon's broadcast brought to you by Klein Nissan, your home for new and used Nissans, serving the entire Twin Cities area from Maplewood. And when your new or used vehicle needs auto service or car repair, visit them at 3090 Highway 61 North. Klein Nissan, thanks for letting us prove our passion and dedication to the Nissan brand. Thanks to them and all of our sponsors for bringing you this afternoon's broadcast. First set goes in favor of St. Mary's. They had a big lead early, up 8-2 in fact, but then a 8-1 run by St. Kate's got them ahead 13-11. Battle back by St. Mary's. Saw the score 17-16. They go on a 5-1 run to lead 21-18, and then a 5-0 run by St. Kate's, and then put them ahead 23-21. Had a hit just wide, and then all of a sudden a 4-0 run off of that by St. Mary's gives them the first set 25-23. Blattner not a huge factor in that first set either. Held pretty much in check for all intents and purposes. But they still were able to get the points when they needed them. Did St. Mary's. Oh, the Twin Cities for shopping, sports, visiting, or that weekend getaway. Why not stay at the Best Western Plus Hope Bloomington Hotel, just across Killebrew Drive from the Mall of America? Their professional staff specialize in true hospitality, gorgeous decor throughout, and the best in-house dining at the Red Rosa Italian Grill. Visit bestwesternbloomington.com for details. We'll take a look around what's going on around the MIAC today on the scoreboard for volleyball. Of course, other ones going on today. Gustavus hosting Northwestern in a non-conference matchup. Also going on, Augsburg on the road at Concordia Moorhead. McAllister is hosting St. Olaf. No scores on any of those other ones. In football today, you've got Augsburg leading 41-21 over Carleton. Bethel 64-7 leading over St. Olaf. That in the fourth quarter. In that matchup, Gustavus all over Hamlin 51-7. And the big game going on today at Target Field, St. Thomas leading 20-10 over St. John's. That one in the fourth quarter. They'll switch sides and we get ourselves ready here for the second set. St. Mary's up 1-0 in this matchup. Should mention Augsburg in women's soccer won 2-1 over St. Mary's today. One final we do have for you. And St. Olaf in men's soccer defeated St. John's 3-0. Hamlin over Concordia 2-0. And St. Thomas 4-1 over Gustavus. Another action from today. The Wildcats will be hitting left to right here in the second set, down 1-0. Schwartzrock will start things off. Serving left to right. Serve up and over by Schwartzrock. Diving save attempt, but not able to do it in Flatner. 1-0 St. Kate's. $1-0 early lead for the Wildcats. Schwartzrock to serve left to right into the net. Out of rotation, though, on St. Mary's. 2-0 St. Kate's. And that's something you don't see. Yep, you don't see that too often, especially in college. This one just out of their spot. Difference there. Serve up and over down the near line. Wallace not a great serve receive. Kept alive. Kill attempt by Coral Anderson, the freshman from Rogers. Goes off the block and down 2-1. Serve up and over. Kish with a serve receive. Schwartzrock set far side. Pepper didn't get enough on it. Into the net, tied at 2. Here in the second set. Serve up and over by Wallace. Set middle. Don't make it near side. Nelson killed. One arm diving save by St. Mary's. And they'll keep it alive and get it over on 3. Free ball for the Wildcats. Kill attempt on the single block there by Brewer. Dugout. Nice save by St. Kate's. Set middle. Quick play. Tip near side. That one down for Lynn. 3-2. Seen big runs in this this afternoon's matchup for both sides already. 4-0 start for St. Mary's in the first set. Bad serve receive. Boy, there. Not a good hit by Cruiser, but they get it over on 3. Free ball for the Cardinals. Set near side. Kill attempt. Blattner off the top of the double team and down for a point. 4-2. St. Mary's. Back to serve Wallace again, right to left. Serve up and over. Good serve receive. Set far side. Pepper kill. Cut to the near line. Dug out by Blattner. Wallace will put over from behind the 10-foot line. Schwartzrock sets. Far side Pepper. Back middle down. Net violation. St. Mary's 4-3. St. Kate's. Back to serve, left to right. And that one out. 5-3. Another service error, and that was a little sneaky thing that came back to bite him. 5 service errors for St. Kate's in that first set. Used by 2. Set near side, kill attempt. Pepper, that one dug out. Set far side with it. St. Mary's, that one gets blocked. They scramble, keep it alive, and they get it over, clipping the tape over on 3. Set Schwartzrock, tip over by Brewer, dug out Blattner. They're going to reset it, no, far side with it. Tip over by Anderson, dug out by Kish. Schwartzrock sets, far side kill attempt by Cruiser, dug out by Tack. Set middle, quick Cato kill, that one down. Kettle, 6-3. Back to serve is Tack, right to left. Up and over, almost a miscommunication there in the back row, but a net violation by Schwartzrock. Went under the net on that one. 7-3 St. Mary's. Serve up and over at Kish. Good serve receive. Set near side. Kill attempt partially blocked. Dug out. Bump time to the air by Tack. Anderson with a kill off the top of the double team block. That one passed tight to the net. Gets punched back over by Kettle. Back on St. Kate's side. Set far side. Killed the back middle by Cruiser. That will kill. Dig attempt back over the net. Now punch back over to St. Mary's side. Blattner takes off. That one will go way long and out. 7-4. 7-4 the lead in favor of St. Mary's, up one. In favor of St. Mary's, up 1-0. Brewer to serve, left to right. Serve up and over, attacking Tack on that one. Set far side, kill attempt Anderson into the tape and down anyway. 7-5. Brewer to serve again, left to right. Right side of that back line. Up and ace in between Tack and Wallace. Miscommunication there in the back row. 7-6. Deep breath for Brewer. Toss, serve up and over at Wallace. Good serve receive. Set middle. That one missed hit. Pass from Hanson. Not a good one on the set. 7-all. 4-0 run for St. Kate's has tied it up. Brewer again to serve. Up and over at Tack. Set by Hanson near side. Blattner off the double team. Punch back up. Kept alive behind the 10-foot line. Nelson killed to the far corner. Dug out by Wallace. Hanson set. Kettle killed. Nice dig. Kept alive. Set over on 3 to the near corner. Too much. Good idea by Emma Nelson, but just too much on it. 8-7. St. Mary's leads. Braun and Barth in for St. Mary's. Ends that 4-0 run. Serve up and over far line. Schwartzrock bump set far side. Kill to the near corner. Dug out. Set near side. Kill to the far corner on that one by Blattner. Tipped through by Cruiser. Dug out Tack. Set far side. Lefty kill down for Lexi Barth along the far line. 9-7 St. Mary's. St. Mary's up 1-0. Took the first one 25-23. Braun to serve. Bullet serve along the far line. A Cruiser pass tight to the net. Schwartzrock tipped and was in the net. Legal attack, I should say. She's a back row player. She rotates up. Illegal attack and a timeout for St. Kate's. Trailing 10-7 here in the second set. Down 1-0. Another Wildcat booster is McGough Construction, building for the next generation. They have an unsurpassed reputation for quality workmanship, creative value engineering, innovative solutions, delivering projects on time and on budget. At the heart of who they are, McGough Construction. Value the passion and commitment that drives their reputation for quality. Website www.mcgough.com. First set, a big 4-0 run right at the end for St. Mary's, secured the win for them. Started off with a lead. Here, St. Mary's is up 7-3. St. Kate's tied it up at 7, but now a 3-0 run right back by St. Mary's. Has them leading by 4. Excuse me, leading by 3, 10-7. Serve up and over by Braun. Set far side. Tip over by Cruiser on 3. Just past the 10-foot line. Dug out by Tack. Kettle with the kill through the double team. Dug out, though, by Pepper. Set beyond the 10-foot line for Nelson. Kill to the back middle. Dug out. Braun with a set. Kettle kill. Back middle again. Dug out by Nelson. High into the sky. Short triangle bumping forward. Back to Nelson. Puts it over top spin heavy. Dug out by St. Mary's. Set far side. Kill attempt down on that kill. Barth into the heart of the double team block on that one. 10-8. Carmen and Newman in for the Wildcats. Newman back to serve. The lefty serve up and over. Blattner pass too tight to the net, punched over. Nice play there by Braun, saving that point. Kill on that one, dug out though on Flatness's kill attempt. Blattner with the kill, back middle, dug out by Nelson. Newman sets back to Nelson in the middle, beyond the 10-foot line, dug out by Tack. Set by Braun, near side Blattner. That one will hit the tape, run it, and go just wide, far side. 10-9. Newman to serve. Up and over at Tack. Ooh, that was going to be long. They yelled it, but it was too late. She was after it. Down the 10-foot line, kill attempt Wallace. Dug out Tish. Set to the far side. Cruiser puts it over, dug out. Another time they yelled out but missed, but played anyway. Kettle with the kill through the double team that gets down, 11-9. Here in set number 2. St. Mary's up 1-0, won the first one 25-23. Had a 4-0 run to end the first set to win it. Serve up and over at Tick. Newman sets. Near side with it. Kill attempt. That one for Cruiser gets blocked. Reset. Kiss with a high bump far side. Kill into the net by Carmen. Tacky in air there for the Wildcats, 12-9. Blattner to serve, right to left. Serve up and over at Kish. Not a good serve receive, overpass, and a quick kill from Wallace. About as easy as it gets there. Blattner to serve. Up and over at Kish. Good serve receive. Newman set far side. Carmen kill. Partially blocked. Dug out St. Kate's behind the 10-foot line. Nelson kill to the far corner. Bumped high. Tight to the net. Kettle goes for the tip. And it gets on St. Kate's side. Quick kill attempt from the near side for Cruiser. Dug out St. Mary's. Near side with it. Wallace. Cross-court kill is down. 14-9. 7-2 run since it was tied at 7 apiece. In fact, the only 2 points that St. Kate's has gotten since it was 7-all was off of the timeout. Now a sub coming in. Bailey Brownlee, the junior from Buffalo, checking in. Out goes Carmen. Blattner again to serve. One of those kind of unofficial timeouts, using a sub to try and slow things down, and a double hit by Newman on the set. 15-9. 5-0 run on the serve of Blattner for St. Mary's. Serve up and over at Kish. Bullet pass, kept alive by Newman on 2, put over on 3 by Brownlee. Set middle, Kettle off the double team and down. 16-9, and Coach Hanson's going to start thinking about, or excuse me, Coach Nelson's going to have to start thinking about using that second timeout, and he will. They trail 16-9 here in set number 2. Down 1-0 are the Wildcats. Cone USA provides industry-leading elevators, escalators, auto walks, and innovative solutions for sustainable maintenance and modernization. Call their customer care service at 1-877-276-8691 to find their nearest office. As I mentioned, St. Kate's went on a 4-0 run, tied it up at 7 here in the second set. Called a timeout after a 3-0 run by St. Mary's. Those have been the only 2 points they've accrued since then. 6-0 currently the run for St. Mary's on the serve of Blattner. So Blattner will serve, once again right to left. And St. Kate's uses all minute 15 of their timeout to take care of everything. Blattner back to serve. Left to right, or to me, right to left, excuse me. Blattner to serve. Run up and the serve, up and over. Dug out by Kish, set near side with it. Kill temp cruiser, partially blocked, dug out. Tack with the bump set, far side with it. Kill to the near line. On that one, dug out by St. Kate's. Newman keeps it alive. Put over by Brownlee and long. Point St. Mary's. 17-9. 7-0 run. Another sub, and going to check right back in now is Bailey Carmen for St. Mary's. Blattner serve up and over. Set by Newman. Far side Carmen into the double team. Might have been outplayed anyway. Jump ball to the net. One by St. Mary's. And a quick swing. Clips the net. Kettle with the bump. Eyes on that one. Just trickled over and it'll drop down, but out far side. 17-10. Finally ends that 7-0 run for St. Mary's. But the damage may be done in this set already. Try and build towards the next one potentially. It's not done, but a long way to go. Bad serve receive, and that's a good way to start it. Bad serve receive triggered everything there. 17-11. Back to serve is Cruiser, left to right. Cruiser serve up and over. Good serve received. Wrong set middle. Kettle wide on that kill. Around the single block, try to go far line, no luck. 3-0 run back here for the Wildcats. Trail by 5. Back to serve, up and over is Cruiser. Not a good serve, received, bumped over on 3. Free ball for the Wildcats. Newman set, far side, kill attempt. Nelson clips the tape, clips the defender, bumped over quickly on 2 just to be safe. For St. Mary's, quick set kill into the net by Flatness. 18-12. Osef checks back in for St. Kate's. Kettle back to serve for St. Mary's. Leading 18-12. Serve up and oh, that was a nasty serve. The old knuckle serve that really took a southerly dip after the net. 19-12. Sub for Wildcats. Boyning, first year from New London Spicer, New London, Minnesota. Checking in for Newman, giving her a breather. Boyning, set, far side, Nelson wide. Not a good set either. 20-12. Newman getting a breather. Boyning now the setter for St. Kate's. Kettle serve up and over. Not a great serve receive. Kept alive on 2. Nelson swing into the double team block. Lind and Barth on that double team block. 21-12 in favor of St. Mary's. Well, and the subs just keep on coming for St. Kate's. Peyton Baker going to check in. Emma Nelson's going to check out. Kettle to serve, right to left again, near corner targeting Oseth. Good serve, receive, punch over. Far line, got it. Punch shot there by Flatness. Gets it down, gets a side out, 21-13. First set was 25-23 in favor of St. Mary's. The lead here in set 2. Time called by the down official. Was it LaBarrel sub or a wet spot on the floor? Not surprising. AC's working, but when the doors keep opening, it's helped bring a little bit more heat in here to the Butler Center. Players are rightly perspiring, playing hard this afternoon. I got that taken care of. Kish to serve, up and over, attack, bad serve receive. Everything fell apart there for St. Mary's in a hurry. 21-14. Serve up and over at tack. Set far side. Wallace roller. Beautiful. Barth, I should say. Top spin heavy roller over top the double team block. Brittany Hansen and Coral Anderson check in for St. Mary's. Hansen to serve. Right to left. Back middle. Not a great serve. Receive kept alive. It'll be put over on three by Offset. Free ball for the Cardinals. Set far side. Kill blocked on that one. Try to go to Coral Anderson. Good double team block on the far side for the Wildcats. Desperately needed side out if they want to try and keep any hopes of winning the second set alive. Schwartzrock back in. She's back to serve. Left to right. Run up, serve, up and over attack. Good serve, receive. Set to the near side. Wallace kill attempt. That one gets blocked to the net. And the save attempt goes into the net for St. Mary's. 22-16. St. Kate's have used both of their timeouts. Still both left for St. Mary's if they need to use them. Back to serve is Schwartzrock. Serve up and over. Good serve, receive. Set far side. Kill on that one. Off the block and wide. Off the block. Kill attempt by Lynn. Good double team block by the Wildcats. Just went wide off that block. Alien Nisbet checks in. Out goes Linnea Wallace. Nisbet to serve. 23-16 the lead in favor of St. Mary's over St. Kate's. Run up, serve, up and over. Good pass forward. Schwartzrock set, far side, Pepper, kill down. Problem is they just haven't had enough of those opportunities to get their offense just clicking. Offset out, Cruiser in. Front row for St. Kate's. Baker to serve, left to right, serve up and over attack. Good serve, receive. Set by Hansen, near side Blattner, off the double team and down. 24-17 and a whole lot of set points upcoming here for St. Mary's. More wet spots they're getting taken care of. Tack, little barrel. Senior on the squad for St. Mary's, back to serve. Up and over. Set Schwartzrock near side, kill attempt off the partial block. Dug out and a miscommunication by the Cardinals and it'll drop in. 24-18. Brewer back to serve. Up and over, diving save. Set Hansen, Kettle, kill down. That will do it. For the second set, St. Mary's gets themselves up now 2-0 over St. Kate's. They take set number 2, 25-18. Well, welcome to Shapco Printing, a full-service print solution provider producing the highest quality print communications, reliability, and consistency for customers across the globe. Shapco has received numerous awards from a variety of prestigious organizations. Located at 1109 Zane Avenue North in Minneapolis. That's 1109 Zane Avenue North in Minneapolis. You can visit their website, www.shapco.com. Take a look at the MIAC scoreboard. What else is going on today? Volleyball action, as I mentioned before, don't have any score updates. Gustavus hosting Northwestern. Concordia Moorhead hosting Augsburg today. McAllister hosting St. Olaf in today's matchups. And volleyball. Football scores. Got a couple finals now. Bethel 64-7 over St. Olaf. Gustavus all over Hamlin as well. 51-7 today. Augsburg up 48-28 over Carleton. And the big game going on Target Field. 20-17, St. Thomas leading over St. John's. That one in the fourth quarter in football. Women's soccer, let me just double check here. Trying to see if I can get an update of the... Nope, don't have anything for the St. Kate's soccer match from 1 o'clock today. Augsburg victorious over St. Mary's 2-1. And girls and women's soccer... Men's soccer today, It was St. Thomas 4-1 over Gustavus, St. Olaf 3-0 over St. John's, and Hamlin 2-0 over Concordia. Should mention McAllister and St. Olaf in volleyball tied at a set apiece in their matchup. 2-0 here in ours. Get you some of the stats from that second set. Well, no names really popping off the board right now. Just doing the quick glance through everything. Leader in kills for St. Mary's, Brendy Blattner with 6 for Kettle as well. They're tied at the team lead. 4 for Lynn, 4 for Lexi Barth. Attack percentage that set was 132. That's on the positive side. For St. Kate's, it was on the negative side, negative 073 in that second set. And that's always a bad indication for your odds in that next set. In the service errors, receiving errors, there's been 5 for St. Mary's. 4 aces for St. Kate's, but they've had 5 receiving errors and service errors as well. Actually, 6 service errors and only just 1 for St. Mary's through the first 2 sets. Third set about to get underway. St. Mary's up 2-0. Announced attendance of over 37,000 at Target Field for that matchup between the Tommy Johnny game. That doesn't just break the record, that pretty much destroys the D3 record and puts some good distance on it. It's going to force some of the Wisconsin schools to probably go to Camp Randall if they want to try and break it in the future. Hits into serve, left to right for St. Mary's. Bad idea to serve receive by Baker, kept alive by Kish, bumped over on 3. Free ball for the Cardinals. Set by Hanson in the middle, quick kill near side with that one by Lynn. Dug out, St. Kate's. Kill attempt, dug over the neck, quick tip down, and a point. Nice heads-up play there at the net by Pepper. St. Kate's up 1-0 here in the third set, down 2-0. Serve up and over by Nelson. Hanson set near side. That's a lift. 2-0. Serve up and over. Back middle. Not a great serve receive. Kept alive. And bumped over on 3 by St. Mary's. Set near side, kill attempt down on that one for Baker, junior from Forest Lake. Saw a little bit of action there in the second set. Well, getting a good run of it here in the third. Early on, 3-0 lead. Nelson serve up and over. Attack, decent serve receive, set far side. Wallace kill into the net. 4-0. We saw St. Mary's do this in the first set. Back to serve, right to left. The run up serve by Nelson. Tack, not a good serve receive. Kept alive by Hanson. Blattner from behind the 10-foot line, just long. 5-0. Nelson again, the serve up and over attack. Tech, not a great serve receive. Kill attempt Wallace in the middle, partially blocked. Dug out, set behind the 10-foot line. Nelson killed, dug out by Blattner. Set near side, that one punched the far line, dug out by Schwartzrock. Kish with the bump set far side. Pepper the roller, dug out by Tech. Set far side, Wallace tipped down the far line, dug out by Schwartzrock. Tesh with the bump set to the near side with it. Kill attempt off the partial block, dug out but only temporarily for St. Mary's, and this run continues to start the third set. It's 6-0 and a timeout for St. Mary's. 6-0 the lead in favor of St. Kate's here in set number 3. They're down 2-0. The Loeffler Companies offer efficiency, flexibility, productivity, speed, and quality support for all of your office technology and service needs, from copiers, printers, and managed print services to phone systems and IT solutions and much more. Contact Loeffler to learn more, serving the Twin Cities, St. Cloud, and Northfield areas, as well as western Wisconsin. Nelson back to serve. A good start to the third set here for St. Kate's. Can't ask for much better. Serve up and over, near corner at Tech. Good serve, attack, set, dugout. Set far side, Pepper kill, that one's down. 7-0. What a start here to this third set for St. Kate's. Where has this been? Blattner, good serve, receiving. Angry at herself. Wallace kill, dug out by Kish. Schwartzrock set near side, tip down the near line. Dug out, bump set to the far side. Wallace kill, near line wide. 8-0. Sub checking in, Aaron Lime. First time we've seen the first year freshman outside hitter from Lino Lakes. Went to Centennial High School in Minnesota. Attack with the serve, receive, set far side. Kill attempt might have carried long, but it'll go out anyway. And the first point of the set goes finally to St. Mary's, but it's 8-1. Now Lime to serve, left to right. Serve up and over. Kish good serve, receive. Schwartzrock set, middle, kill. That one, nice dig, kept alive beautifully there by Brittany Hansen. They get it over on three, set far side. That's a double hit by Schwartzrock. She knew it too after it happened because there's just a little bit of side spin on it once it left her hands. Serve up and over, back middle, good serve, receive, set near side, kill attempt down. Baker with the kill. 9-2, the lead in favor of the Wildcats. Brewer to serve, right to left, up and over it goes. Good serve, receive. Hansen set far side. Blattner back middle, and that one will get down. Right now, if you're St. Kate's, you're okay playing the side-out game. You got a nice cushion here. The key is not giving St. Mary's a chance to get too many points on their serve. Back to serve is Tack. Serve up and over, left to right at Nelson. Good serve, receive. Schwartzrock set middle. That one partially blocked. Dug out in the kill attempt by Flatness. Kettle kill down. Haven't had a good answer for her. Tack to serve, left to right. Left side of that back line. Angled towards the near corner. Not a good serve, receive. Schwartzrock keeps it alive on two, bumped over on three. Free ball for the Cardinals. They scramble to keep it alive. Now Blattner! Oh, oh! Cannon fire into that one. 9-5. St. Kate's leading here in the third set, down 2-0. Lost 25-23 and 25-18. Bad serve, receive. Trying to keep it alive. And a roller that just gets down. Make it up on the fly there for Baker and gets the kill. And a big side out to end the mini 3-0 run. St. Mary's. Newman in, Pepper out. Also, I should mention Schwartzrock out as well. Kish the libero comes in. Newman serve up and over. Yeah, they're definitely attacking Tack, and a double hit. St. Mary's, 11-5. Newman, the lefty serve up and over. Attacking Tack, set middle, Kettle tip. Kept punched up high in the air, kept alive. Kill attempt on that one by Carmen, gets punched back up, and Blattner just no angle to work with there. Nearly in the stands, 12-5, and a good bounce back, 3-0 run right back by St. Kate's. Timeout St. Mary's. That's their second and final timeout here of the third sets. 12-5 the score in favor of St. Kate's. St. Catherine's here in the third set. They trailed 2-0. First set went to St. Mary's, 25-23, had a 4-0 run to end that set. In the second set, 25-18, a big 7-0 run in the middle portion of that one for St. Mary's gave them the lead. This set, third set, well, it started 8-0 in favor of St. Kate's. Kind of been in cruise control since then. It is a final target field. St. Thomas wins 20-17. St. Thomas over St. John's. That's a huge win for St. Thomas because had they lost that one today, that probably was it for their chances to make the NCAA tournament, honestly, with the loss already on the board. A second one is very rare to see a two-loss team in D3 make the final field of 32. Augsburg with a victory today over Carleton, 48-28. Bethel over St. Olaf, 64-7, and Gustavus 51-7 over Hamlin today. Newman back to serve, right to left for the Wildcats. Lefty serve, up and over, attack. Set near side, kill attempt. That will carry way long on that kill attempt from Anderson. 13-5. Newman again to serve. Up and over. Good serve, receive. Set to the far side. Blattner kill long. Nope. Originally he had the. Oh, the head judge is gonna overrule. Said it was tipped. 13-6. St. Catherine leading over St. Mary's. Serve up and over by Lillian Braun. Not a great serve receive. They'll put it over on three. Tack with the dig. Set middle. Kettle blocked. Nice double team block. Trying to shut that down, and then we'll get it over on three. 14-6. Wildcats leading for St. Kate's. Baker to serve, right to left. Serve up and over. Bad serve receive. Boy, that's been the running theme of this whole thing. Kill attempt by Blattner, dug out. Set back beyond the 10-foot line. Baker gets the kill down as Tack can't get there. Right now the libero, Claire Tack, the senior, has really been the focus of a lot of these serve receives. Baker going right towards her. Not a good serve receive there by Lime. Kill attempt Blattner. Dug out back middle, set near side. That Nelson's kill gets blocked. Reset far side with it. Off balance hit is down for Carmen. 16-6. Absolute reversal of fortunes here in this third set. Baker, serve up and over. Set far side. Blattner tip through. Nice diving save by Baker. Set near side. Newman. Check that. Nelson. Tip wide down the near line. 16-7. Braun in. Check that. That's Ossep in. Baker out for St. Kate's. Blattner back to serve. Kish, not a good serve receive. Kept alive by Newman. Off speed hit by Carmen, and she'll say she meant to do that. It's exactly the power I wanted to have on that swing. Works out. 17-7. St. Kate's looking to force a fourth set here. Kish serve up and over, back middle. Good serve receive. Set Kettle, kill down. Brewer a little late on the jump there. Quick 31 play. St. Mary's gets a quick side out. Kettle to serve, up and over. Good serve receive, set near side. Kill attempt to the far corner, that's down. Nelson with the kill. 18-8. Schwartzrock back in along with Pepper. Schwartzrock to serve, right to left. Run up serve along the far line. Blattner, boy, that pass tight to the net. Then a nice punch over on three by Blinn. Set near side. Nelson gets blocked. Dug out Brewer. Schwartzrock bump set to Nelson again near side off the top of the double team block. Sliding save by Lime. Blattner with a kill from the 10-foot line into the net. 19-8. Started with an 8-0 run for St. Kate's, and it really hasn't turned since. It has been all Wildcats here in this third set. Serve up and over by Schwartzrock. Attack with the serve receive. Tip over on three by Blattner. Kish bump set near side. Nelson off the top of the double team line with the dig. Set middle. Barth kill down. Check that win. 19-9. Hansen And Anderson back in for St. Mary's. Serve up and over. Good pass forward. Set middle. Mistimed jump by Brewer again. There's just have not gotten that play running at a high efficiency that they would like. Serve up and over along the near line. They bumped over on 3 for St. Kate's to the far corner, and that causes a scramble for St. Mary's. Set far side line, kill back middle. Nice dig. Set to the near side. Pepper with the kill, dug out. Set, Hansen far side line again off the top of the double team, and that'll get down. 19-11. St. Kate's still leading, down 2 sets to none. Timeout, St. Kate's. Up by 8, 19-11 here in the third set. Jimmy John's, with over 60 locations across the metro area to serve you gourmet sandwiches delivered freaky fresh and freaky fast. And they also cater parties, large and small. Go online, check out their menu. That's Jimmy John's. Thanks again to them and all of our sponsors for helping make today's broadcast possible for you here. Well, if you're St. Kate's, you just want to get 6 points, send it to a fourth set, and reset yourself from there. All football games are now final in the MIAC. Serve up and over. Set near side, kill Pepper long. Just a little too much on that one. 19-12. No timeouts left for St. Mary's, 1 left for St. Kate's. Back to serve, up and over is Hansen, and a bad serve receive kept alive on 2, and Brewer will bump it over, a little poochie, and it drops. Oh, it looked like they were going to give a point, right? They're going to give another quick point to St. Mary's, and then a great save. Brewer just bumps it over and just over the net and drops in. 20-12. St. Kate's leading here in the third set. Up and over at Flatness. Slide play kill. Nice dig by Nelson. Kill attempt by Baker. Partially blocked. Dug out. Set middle. Lynn kill off the block. Dug out Pepper. Set near side. Baker swing block. Nice block by Anderson, along with some help from Lind on that one. 20-13. St. Kate's still in a very advantageous position here in this third set. Down 2 sets to none, but up 20-13. Serve up and over by Lime. Akish, good serve receive. Set far side, Pepper. Kill to the near corner. Dug out by Hansen. Set by Tech near side. That one will get down off the double team block. Anderson got that one over, and I think the problem was Brewer and Baker didn't get their hands over the net because she was hitting from far enough away. Need to create not a little gap for that ball to shoot down off the bottom of their hand. Wide on that serve by Lime. 21-14. Nisbet in, Lime out. Brewer back to serve for St. Kate's. Into the front row is Flatness. Up 7 here in the third set. Set far side, Flatness, that one gets blocked. Quick forearm hit back up, over and out by Anderson. Just a reactionary move there. Brewer to serve again, right side of that back line. Tack, not a good serve receive, kept alive. Flatness kill to the back middle, dug out by Nelson. Set near side, kill through the double team. Nice save on that one by Hansen. Be put into the net on 3 by Anderson. 23-14. Looking very much like we will have a fourth set here. Up and over. Set far side. Flatner down. 23-15. Kettle into the front row now. Oh, Flatner. Tack to serve, left to right. High arcing serve, good pass forward by Nelson. Schwartzrock set, punched over on 3 by Flatness. Nice dig, then a kill for Blattner. 23-16. Well, it's never over until you get that final 2 points on the board right now for the Wildcats. Still got to feel good about just getting a side out. Just got to get a side out. Serve up and over. Shorts rock set. Far side Pepper. Kill to the near line. Dug out by Hanson. Tackle bump set at far side. Blattner through the double team, and that will get down again. 23-17. Now it's a 3-0 run. Still one timeout left for St. Kate's. St. Mary's has used both of theirs in this set already. Tack to serve, up and over at the near corner. Dug out by Baker, set it back to her near side. Kill to the far corner, Tack with a dig. Set Hanson, Kettle, kill, block, punch back up. Kept alive, far side Blattner off the top of the double team. Nelson with a nice dig. Short rock bump set, near side Baker tip. Dug out by Blattner. Set it back near side with a kill attempt to the far line on that one by Anderson. Dug out, jump ball at the net, one by St. Kate's. Diving save, jump ball down and over. Tack with a great diving save, and it drops over the net on St. Kate's side. It's 23-18, and all of a sudden, it's getting interesting here at the Butler Center. And a timeout, the second and final timeout, can be used by St. Kate's. They lead by 5, 23-18, but it is a 4-0 run for St. Mary's, has made it 23-18, and now they've used both of their timeouts in this third set. St. Mary's up 2-0. Took the first one 25-23 and the second one 25-18. The third set started off with an 8-0 run for St. Kate's, and they've really had almost a double-digit or close to it lead. This is the lowest it has been since it was 9-5 early on in this set. But once again, if you're Coach Hanson, just preach. Get a good serve, receive, set up the offense. If they can run one good play, then they have set points. If you're St. Mary's, you just want to keep the pressure on. And also, if you're Tack serving here, you got to make sure the serve's over the net. 23-18. Tack the libero. Back to serve for St. Mary's. Serve up and over. Bad serve received by Baker, and that is not what Coach Hanson drew up. There's Nelson. Coach Todd Nelson did not have that. Now I think Baker's going to come out, and yes, she will. Cruiser in for her. Now let's see if St. Mary's targets someone else in this serve receive. All 6 players are behind the 10-foot line. Bad serve receive, kept alive. Cruiser blocked off the block and out wide. No, they're going to say it was not touched. No touch. It was a no touch, so a point. St. Mary's 23-20. 6-0 run on the serve of Tack. Everyone's behind the attacking line for St. Kate's. Good serve receive. Schwartzrock set middle, kill blocked off a single block, kept alive by Kish. Set far side, Pepper with a little hook shot, kept alive, and that will get down. 24-20. Ends the 6-0 run. Carmen back in, along with Newman. And now multiple set points coming here for St. Catherine. Serve up and over. Decent serve receive. Hanson set middle. Kettle off the partial block. Dug out. Set Newman. Near side with a Cruiser. To the far corner. Long. No touch. About 3 sets of arms. Had to duck out of the way before that one could get out, and it was not by much. 24-21. Run to serve. Left to right. Run up serve, far line, good sell, overpass, and then, St. Mary's nearly got caught flat-footed. Set to the near side, put over on 3, dug behind to the sky by Cruiser. Behind the 10-foot line, Nelson, nearly, and just had to keep her feet there before that would have been an illegal back row attack. Up, over, and out, and we will have ourselves a fourth set. 25-21. A victory for St. Kate's here in the third set, and they will force a fourth set this afternoon. They take set number 3, 25-21. Started with an 8-0 run for the Wildcats. Looked like it was going to be an easy one, in fact. They were up 23-14. Then St. Mary's came storming back and nearly, and I do mean nearly, took this third, nearly got back into it. 6-0 run. They got them back in within 3, but a couple of side outs does it for this third set, 25-21. St. Kate's takes the third set, and we will have a fourth set here at the Butler Center. Let's give you a rundown of the scoreboard around the MIAC today. A busy day today around the MIAC. Mentioned in football, Augsburg, Bethel, Gustavus, and St. Thomas all victorious today. St. Thomas winning 20-17 in their game. Men's soccer today, St. Thomas over Gustavus 4-1. St. Olaf 3-0 over St. John's, and Hamlin 2-0 over Concordia. Women's soccer finals, we do have just one. Augsburg 2-1 over St. Mary's in action there. Still waiting on a final from the St. Kate's Bethel matchup that was just a little bit away from us here. And one other, St. Olaf and McAllister. They are, St. Olaf up 2-1. They're in set number 4 as we speak. No other updates at this time. Augsburg and Concordia Moorhead. Trying to see if I can get any score update there, but it does not look like they are. Let's get you some of the stats from that third set. Very positive one for St. Kate's. 146 attack percentage. Leader in kills now, Mackenzie Pepper for them with 7. 6 for Emma Nelson, 4 for Hannah Flatness. Only 28 kills through 3 sets, though. 38 for St. Mary's. They had 13 kills in that set, but 10 attacking errors. The big difference. 0.68 attack percentage for them. Blattner with 13 kills, 8 for Kettle, and then 5 for Lynn in that third through 3 sets. Diggs, Claire Tack with 26. She's had 4 receiving errors, though, and we noticed that in the early start, that 8-0 run to start that third set. That was the difference. Kish with 15 digs for St. Kate's. Emma Nelson with 14. Well, what a match she's having right now. So here we go, fourth set. St. Kate's hitting left to right in their whites. St. Mary's hitting right to left in their reds. Serve up and over by Schwartzrock. Bad serve received. Diving forearm save. And they get it over on 3. Free ball. Quick kill down. Brewer with the kill. Finally, they get the timing right on that quick 31 play. Schwartzrock and Brewer. They've missed so many times on that so far. Toss serve. Schwartzrock up and over. Bad serve receive. They keep it alive on 2. Can they get it up and over on 3? Yes, Nisbet able to do so. Set near side. Kill Pepper. No defenders there. 2-0. Schwartzrock again to serve. Left to right. Serve up and over. Good serve receive. Set far side. Off balance hit over on 3 by Lynn. Hook shot up and over by Nelson. Set near side. Kill attempt Blattner into the net. 3-0 St. Kate's. Thought they had an 8-0 start to the last set. For St. Mary's, you want to not put yourself so far behind the 8 ball this set. And for St. Kate's, keep it going. Bad serve receive. Set middle. Quick kill in. Near line got it. Just over the shoulder of Schwartzrock. 3-1. Set number 4. St. Mary's took the first 2, 25-23 and 25-18. Serve up and over. Set middle. Quick kill. And a nice dig by Hanson. They get it back over. Quick kill. Pepper. That one's down. 4-1. If you're Coach Todd Nelson, you're very happy with those 2 offensive sets because they really ran the offense. Did St. Kate's. Nelson to serve, up and over, far corner, tack, and a decent serve received. Blattner, kill long. 5-1. Timeout, early one here for St. Mary's. Trailing 5-1. They're still up 2-1 over St. Kate's, but the Wildcats leading 5-1 here in set number 4. The lead in favor of St. Kate's here in the fourth set. Nelson back to serve, left to right, trying to force a fifth set here. If so, there haven't been many this year for St. Kate's, just one. Serve into the net. Service error. We haven't seen many of those since the first set. Really a lot in the first set, one in the second set, and since then it's done a good job of taking care of that. Only one 5-setter so far this year for St. Kate's. St. Mary's a little bit more prone to it this year, I guess the best way to say it. Serve up and over, tight to the net. Nice save by Schwartzrock, tipped over, then Kettle with a tip bar line, got it. 5-3. In fact, their season started, they had 2 sweeps and then 2 5-set wins. They're 4-1. 3-1 to start the season. Hook shot over by Baker. Dugout. Set near side. Killatin. Blattner down. Seeing a lot more of Brandy Blattner for St. Mary's, and if you're a Wildcat fan, that is not a good sign. She's a difference maker here, and she is doing exactly that. Braun back to serve. Right to left. Serve up, over, and just long. Service error. 6-4. St. Kate's leading. Blattner checks back in. Serve up and over, back middle. Good serve received. Set to the near side. Blattner kill, gets blocked. Reset. Dug out by Tack. Set to Kettle on the far side. Double team block, gets there. Now Blattner with a swing to the near corner. It's down. 7-4. Brewer to serve, left to right. Long. 7-5. Now 3 service errors here all of a sudden for St. Mary's. Or excuse me, for St. Kate's. Blattner to serve, right to left. Not a great serve received. Good save by Schwartzrock. Tipped over on 3 by Pepper. Miscommunication by St. Mary's, but they bump it over on 3. Free ball for the Wildcats. Schwartzrock set middle, kill down. Flatness with that kill. 8-5. Schwartzrock and Pepper out. Newman along with Carmen in. Newman to the back row, Carmen to the front. 8-5. Serve up, over, long. And they're making it a little tougher on themselves now, are the Wildcats. Multiple service errors here in the fourth set. They had 5 in the first one. They lost to 25-23. Kettle serve up and over. Set near side. Killatin Baker partially blocked. Dug out. Bump set. Ooh, that's an overpass by Kettle and out. Straight up, just an overpass by Kettle on that one. Baker to serve, left to right. For St. Catherine. Serve up and over. Bad serve received. Kept alive. And it'll be put over on 3 by the libero Tack. Set far side. Punch by Nelson down the line. Dug out by Blattner. Set middle. Kill attempt. That one gets blocked. They'll reset. Bump to the near sideline with the kill. Off the top of the double team. Punch high into the sky by Newman. Kept alive on 2. Newman will just bump it over on 3. Free ball for the Cardinals. Set to the far side. Lefty kill down the line and a point for Barth. 9-7. St. Kate's leading, down 2-1. Osseth in, out goes Baker. Anderson and Hanson in for St. Mary's. Serve up and over, attacking Osseth. Not a great service. See, they get it over on 3. Free ball opportunity for the Cardinals. Tip to the near side, and that will be down, and a kill for Lynn. 9-8. St. Kate's leading. Fourth set, down 2-1. St. Mary's took the first 2 sets. Good pass, a little tight to the net for Newman. Tied at 9. A lot of errors for St. Mary's in that third set. They've cracked down on them so far here in the fourth. Set far side, Nelson kill, no. Net violation, no. Double hit for Newman. 10-9. 4-0 run for the Cardinals. Sub in. Brooke Pointing. Pointing in. Serve up and over at Kish. Pointing set far side. Kill attempt to the near corner. Dug out temporarily by Tack, and no one able to get back to it. 10-all. Ends the 4-0 run for St. Mary's. And now Kish back to serve, left to right. Serve up and over. Set, slide play, far side. That one blocked, punched up, can't save it for St. Mary's. Point, St. Kate's. 11-10. Kish again to serve, left to right. Toss and the serve into the net. Service error, 11-all. Fourth service error of this set for the Wildcats. Nisbet in, Lime out for St. Mary's. Nisbet to serve, tied at 11 here in the fourth set. Angles a little bit towards the far side, and a bad serve receive by Nelson. She's had a really solid performance, though, this afternoon, has Emma Nelson. A rare misplay by her, 12-11. Timeout, St. Kate's. Trailing by 1 here in the fourth set, down 2-1, 12-11. The first set went to St. Mary's, 25-23. Ended on a 4-0 run by the Cardinals to give them the first set. Second set had a big 7-0 run for St. Mary's to put them up 17-9. They end up winning 25-18. Third set started with St. Kate's up 8-0. Never didn't look like they were going to look back at all. St. Mary's battled back, got it to 23-20. But St. Kate's got that third set 25-21. Here in the fourth set, a 4-0 run for St. Mary's got them back in the lead. They lead by 1 right now, 12-11. Coach Keeker talking a lot with Claire Tack there during the timeout after they got back out on the floor. Serve up and over. Set middle. Tip down. Nice job, Brewer to the far line. 12-all. Schwartzrock and Pepper back in. Schwartzrock to serve. Left to right. Attack. Good serve receive. Set near side. Blattner off the double team. Back on the St. Mary's side. Back set to the near side. Blattner flat-footed at the 10-foot line. Diving save. Then back over on the St. Mary's side. Set middle. Bump over on 3. Free ball for the Wildcats. Set middle. Quick kill. Brewer gets that one down to the near side. (13-12). Wildcats leading. Down 2-1. Serve into the net. Almost 5 service errors now by St. Kate's in this set. Tack serve up and over far line at Osseth. Not a great serve receive. Good scramble by Schwartzrock, and then Pepper puts it to the near line and a point. Boy, the first 2 hits were not impressive in the least, but First hit definitely wasn't. Second one off balance by Schwartzrock. Great job by the setter there just to get there and put that in a place where Pepper could do something with it. Nelson serve attack. Attack with a serve receive set near side. Blattner kill is down. We're tied at 14. Braun and Barth in for St. Mary's. 14 all, fourth set. Braun to serve, right to left. Serve up and over near corner. Nelson, not a great serve receive. Gets it back from beyond the 10-foot line. Bad dig by St. Mary's. Now they're in scramble mode. It'll get knocked over on 3. Set far side. Kill attempt. Baker is down. 15-14. St. Kate's leads. Brewer back to serve, left to right. Brewer serve up and over. Bad serve received by Tack. And 2 hits into the net after that. 16-14. Brewer up and over. Bad serve received. Kept alive on 2. Blattner with the kill long. 17-14. 3-0 run by the Wildcats. Timeout. St. Mary's. Their second of this fourth set, so that is their second and final timeout of this set. 3-point lead for St. Kate's here in the fourth set. To have one final dimension, St. Olaf drops the first set to McAllister, then wins in 4, including a 25-9 fourth set victory. So St. Olaf picks up another win here today in the MIAC, and they now improve to 3-0 on the year. McAllister drops to 0-2 now in the conference. So we do have one final for today. (17-14). St. Kate's trying to force that fifth and deciding set. 3-0 run. No timeouts left for St. Mary's. Just one left for St. Kate's here in this fourth set. Brewer to serve, left to right. Serve up and over at Tack. Not a great serve receive. Bump to the near side. Blattner kill block. Punch back up. They'll bump set. Blattner again near side. Blocked again. Pepper and Flatness in on that double team block. 18-14. Brewer serve. Ace. 19-14, 5-0 run. Line checking in. Out goes Nisbet. Brewer again to serve. Up and over. Lime with a serve receive. Set to the near side. Blattner kill off the top of the double team. Kept alive by the Wildcats. Nelson puts it over on 3. Lime with the dig in the back row. Hanson bump set to the near side. Blattner will put it over. Top spin heavy. Dug out by Baker. Set it back. Double hit by Schwartzrock. 19-15 ends the 5-0 run. But is that the run in this set that St. Kate's needed to force a fifth set? Shall see. Serve up and over. Far line at Baker. Bump set back to Baker. Far side block. 19-16. Just one timeout left for St. Kate's. Back to serve is Blattner. Serve up and over. Good serve received by Nelson. Schwartzrock set near side. Pepper back middle. Blattner with a one-arm save, but it's into the net. 20-16. Subs in. Carmen and Buning in. And Buning back to serve. Run, serve, up and over, back middle. set to the far side. Kill attempt by Barth, dug out. That lefty kill. Baker with the kill to the near side, dug out by Tack. From set middle, Flatner with a tip over and down. Kish diving attempt, couldn't get there in time. 20-17. St. Kate's still leading here in the fourth set, trying to force the fifth. One down, 2-1. Kettle to serve, right to left. Serve up and over, down that far line. Nelson, nice pass forward. Buning set far side, kill attempt. That one clipped the tape and gets down. Carbon with the kill, 21-17. Baker to serve, left to right. Toss, serve, up and over at Tack. Set middle, tip, miss hit by Lind and a point, 22-17. Big run here by St. Kate's. 3 points away from forcing a fifth and deciding set. Serve up and over by Baker at Tack. Set far side, kill attempt Barth. Nice dig, kept alive on two. Nelson will put it over on three to the near line. Tack with a dig, Lind with a scramble. Tack with a bump over on three. Free ball for St. Kate's. Set near side, off balance hit to the far line, off the rafters and down. 23-17, another 3-0 run here for the Wildcats. Baker to serve into the net. Ends the run, 23-18. So a 5-0 run and then a 3-0 run for the Wildcats. Osseth checks into the back row for the Wildcats. Hanson and Anderson in for St. Mary's, 23-18. St. Kate's leading, trying to force a fifth set. Serve up and over. Not a great serve receive. Buning keeps it alive. That one, kill attempt dug out by Hanson. Now bump over on three by Anderson. Free ball for the Wildcats. Set far side with the kill attempt. Nelson dug. Oh, partially tipped and a point for St. Kate's. And now multiple set points to try and send us to a fifth set. Serve up and over. Bad serve received by Blattner, and that'll be down for a point. We will have ourselves a fifth set this afternoon. St. Kate's takes the fourth set, 25-18. Big 5-0 run, tied at 14, and then a 3-0 run at 23-17. Gave them enough cushion. They win at 25-18, and they will force a fifth and deciding set here this afternoon at the Butler Center. They're doing as they do the flip right now. Find out about sides and who will serve first in this fifth and deciding set. Quick score updates again from the MIAC today. Football action. Augsburg over Carleton, 48-28. Bethel, 64-7 over St. Olaf. Gustavus all over Hamlin, 51-7. And in the big matchup going on Target Field today, St. Thomas wins 20-17 over St. John's in the Tommy Johnny game. Other finals we have, St. Thomas over Gustavus 4-1 in men's soccer. St. Olaf 3-0 over St. John's, and it was Hamlin 2-0 over Concordia. Women's soccer, just one final to report. Augsburg 2-1 over St. Mary's in today's action. And as I mentioned before, St. Olaf 3-1 over McAllister in volleyball action from earlier today. The attack percentage, I just looked at it. They just handed it to me. A .464 attack percentage for St. Kate's in that fourth set. 14 kills on 28 attempts, just one error. A very extremely efficient set for the Wildcats. On the other side, an inefficient one for St. Mary's. 7 kills, 7 attacking errors on 28 attempts. So now we've had back-to-back sets. Not a high attack percentage, and the errors being cut out. 13 more errors total for St. Mary's in the first 4 sets, even though they have 3 more kills. This is going to be an interesting fifth set. Play to 15, got to win by 2. The main attack method on the serve receive. They've definitely targeted the libero, Claire Tech. 5 receiving errors. Only had 1 that set, but just a lot of bad passes off those receiving errors. 7 aces, but 12 service errors through 4 sets for St. Kate's. We shall see what the 5th set has in store for us here at the Butler Center. First 2 sets went to St. Mary's. Second 2 sets have gone to St. Kate's. We find ourselves in the 3rd. Wildcats will be hitting left to right. St. Mary's right to left. 2 timeouts on each side. Here we go. 5th set here in the MIAC. Wildcats looking for their first conference win of the year. St. Mary's trying to get themselves on the good side of that top 6. Hanson to serve to start things off for St. Kate's, or St. Mary's, right to left. Toss serve up over near corner at Nelson. Good serve receive. Schwartzrock bump set far side. Pepper killed in the near corner. Dug out by Tech and a bad dig and another point. St. Kate's started out with good leads the last 2 sets. An 8-0 run to start it off in the 3rd, and then a 3-0 start to the 4th set. Nelson to serve up over at Tack. Good serve receive. Set back beyond the 10-foot line. Blattner will tip it over. One arm dig by Pepper. It'll be dug out by St. Mary's. Set middle. Kill to the near side by Lynn. Net violation on the Wildcats. Tied at 1 here in the 5th set. Serve up and over from Wallace. Set middle, tip Brewer. That one gets blocked. They save it, and they'll set it over on 3. Will Nelson, the far corner. Wallace with the dig. Set far side. Kill attempt bar through the double team. Dug out, though. Kish with the save. Baker with the top spin heavy. Nice dig. Nice set on 2. Set over Blattner wide, far side. Well, for the Wildcats, so if you can come back from down 2 sets to none and win this one here at home tonight, this afternoon, this would be a huge win for the Wildcats. Brewer serve up over Tack. Bad serve receive ace. 3-1. Well, she's not one of the tops in the conference for no reason. Brewer serve up over in the middle. Tack, bad serve, receive, kept alive, put over by Lind on 3. Free ball for the Wildcats. Set far side, Baker killed, nearly down, save, but only temporarily. 4-1. Wonder if there's timeout from Coach Keeker, and she'll use it. Yep, timeout. St. Mary's down 4-1 here. St. Kate's leads 4-1 in the 5th set. See Coach Todd Nelson in his first year. Got the girls all circled up. Trying to finish this comeback. Down 2 sets to none. Coach Keeker pulled aside Tack, the libero, trying to calm her down. That's where a lot of things have started from in this one today. It has been her serve receive in these last 2 sets has become just a little shaky, and she has been specifically targeted by Coach Nelson and the Wildcats. Serve up over, clips the tape. Tack with a diving save. Bump to the near side. Blattner kill. That one gets blocked. Punch back up. Schwartzrock bump set to Nelson behind the 10-foot line. Diving save by Tack. Kept alive on by Hanson. Blattner from well behind the 10-foot line. That was out around the antenna, wrong side. It landed in, but it went over the net on the wrong side of the antenna. 5-1 St. Kate's. Brewer to serve again. Up and over at Tack. Good serve receive. Hanson set middle. Far side. That's a nice slide play, and they haven't been able to run much of that. Lind with the kill. Ends the mini run at 4. 4-0 run, though, very good for St. Kate's. Serve from Tack up and over. Not a great serve receive. Baker puts it over on 3. Dug out by Wallace. Set middle. Kettle off the partial block. Trying to save it. No luck for the Wildcats. 5-3. Tack to serve. Right to left. Serve up and over. Far line at Nelson. Good serve receive. Schwartzrock set middle. Flatness blocked. Reset for the Wildcats. Pepper puts it over on 3. Wallace with a dig. Hanson set middle. Kettle off the double team block. Punched up by Pepper. Save with a one-arm swing by Nelson back over the net. Set near side. Blattner with a kill to the far corner. Dug out by Kish. Schwartzrock set far side. Baker killed down the line. Hanson with the dig. Reset far side. Barth down the back middle. Dug out by Nelson. Missed hit on 2 by Schwartzrock. Trying to do a one-hand set and tough one there. 5-4. 4-0 run by St. Kate's. Now 3-0 run right back by St. Mary's. 5-4. St. Kate's leading 5th set. Up and over. Nelson, decent serve. Receive. Schwartzrock set. Far side kill. Baker down. 6-4. Big side out there for the Wildcats. Ewing in. Back to serve. Ewing to serve, up over, far line. Bad serve receive. Tack, once again, the person they have targeted specifically on these serve receives. Receiving errors slowly ticking up on her. Ewing serve. Back middle. Wallace, good serve receive. Set middle. Kettle off the top of the double team block. Kish keeps it alive. No, they'll say a double hit. Or a lift, excuse me. A lift is the call. 7-5, and Kish a little confused, as is Coach Nelson on that call. Braun to serve, right to left. Be a heartbreaker for St. Mary's, but a huge win for St. Kate's, especially potentially going forward for a potential 6 seed to have a tiebreaker over them. Set far side, punch to the back row. Dug out on that one, set middle. Diving save by Kish, bumped up. Carmen with the kill, Tack with the dig. Set in the middle, Blattner with a tip over and down. 7-6, St. Kate's leads. Here in the 5th set. Timeout, St. Kate's. They lead by 1 here in the 5th set. Trying to hold on, had a 4-0 run, but St. Mary's answered right back with a 3-0 run, and now it's still a 1-point lead. 7-6 in the 5th set, played a 15. Played a 15, got a win by 2. St. Kate's looking for the first conference win of the season. St. Mary's looking for a big one on the road to have in their back pocket when it may come into the season. Potential for making the playoffs. Do have a final Augsburg, 3-0 over Concordia Moorhead in volleyball today. So Augsburg wins 3-0 over Concordia Moorhead today. St. Olaf 3-1 over McAllister. This is the only other conference match going on today. Bad serve received by Kish. We're tied at 7. So now a 3-0 run by St. Mary's. Braun to serve, right to left. Run up, serve, up and over. Baker the serve receive. Set by Buning. Far side Carmen. Roller over top. Dug out by Tack. Set middle. Kettle tip near line. Dug out by Buning. And a miscommunication between Kish and Baker. Baker was there, and then Kish, I think, tried to call her off, but by the time she did, it was too late. And now they switch sides, 8-7. The lead in favor of St. Mary's on a 4-0 run. Switch sides here. Braun back to serve, left to right. Serve up and over. Decent serve receive. Nelson will put it over from beyond the 10-foot line. Dug out. Set middle. Kettle kill. Long. 8-all. Don't forget, coming up this week, Wildcats hosting Augsburg Wednesday night. We'll have that for you as well. Should be an interesting one. Augsburg still undefeated, 3-0 with their win today. Bad serve received. Blattner hits it. Oh, they wanted a double hit there. No call. Set middle. Quick kill. Blattner diving save by Tack. Blattner with the kill to the near line and down. Off of Hansen. Or Nelson, excuse me. 9-8. Boy, they wanted a call there. They want a double hit. No call coming. Oseth into the back row. We'll see if she gets targeted. They've done that a lot. Blattner back to serve. Main attacker for St. Mary's now in the back row. They lead by 1, 9-8. The down ref talking with the head table. That's why there's a delay right now. Good to go. Blattner to serve left to right. Toss, serve, up, over. Kish, pass, little wide, but kept alive by Buning. Kill attempt. Carmen, whoa, got a lot of power on that one. Ricochets off the roof. And a kill attempt and down for Flom. She's been out for a while. Flom comes back in here in the 5th set and has a big kill there for St. Mary's. Ties it, makes it 10-8. Set near side, tip down the back middle, Tack there, dig. Set Hansen, high far side. Wallace to the near corner, dug out by Kish. Buning keeps it alive. Osset puts it over and way long. 11-8. The lead in favor of St. Mary's. Timeout, St. Kate's. Coach Nelson calling his final timeout here. The 5th set down now, 11-8. Fought back, had a lead, 7-4. Since then, a 7-1 run for St. Mary's as the Cardinals just a couple points away from getting a big road victory in the MIAC. Augsburg improves to 2-1 with that win. Concordia drops to 1-2. St. Olaf with a win stays undefeated, 3-0. Callister drops to 0-2. St. Kate's trying to not be the only team at 0-3 if they would lose this one today. Not an impossible hole to dig out of, but start tacking them up. Makes it much tougher considering you got Augsburg, Gustavus coming up next in the conference schedule. You could drop to 0-5 and almost be out of the contention for the playoffs before the midway point of the season. Blattner serve up and over at Nelson. Good serve receive. Set back to Nelson near side into the single block. Dug out. Set back to Nelson near side down the line and wide. 12-8. St. Mary's leading. Play to 15. Got to win by 2 here in the 5th set. Blattner again to serve. No timeouts left for St. Kate's, 1 left for St. Mary's. Serve up and over at Nelson. Set back to her near side. Kill attempt, that one blocked. Shoved over quickly on one, and a diving save by Blattner. Great job in the back row. Wallace kill down. 13-8. Cruiser in, out goes Emma Nelson for a quick breather. Blattner to serve, left to right, just 2 points away from picking up this win in the MIAC. Run up and the serve, Blattner, Pucci into the net. 13-9. Kish to serve, right to left. Serve up and over Kish, attack. Set middle, kill, block, and down for a point for the Wildcats. 13-10. Nice job on the double team block. Cruiser and Brewer. Kish to serve. Just one timeout left. It's for St. Mary's if they choose to use it. 13-10. Serve long. And now St. Mary's will serve for the match, for the win. Kettle to serve, left to right. Serve up and over, back middle, Osef, diving save, keep it alive on two. He put over on three by Cruiser, diving save by Blattner, set middle, kill, block, and we'll have another one. 14-11. Schwartzrock and Pepper in. St. Kate's. Brewer, Cruiser, Pepper on the front row for the Wildcats. Need a string of points here to keep it going. Serve up and over. Tack, good serve, receive. Set middle, tip over. Top the double team. Dug out by Pepper. Schwartzrock set near side. Cruiser to kill to the far corner. Dug out by Tack. Set far side. With it, Wallace off the top of the double team block. High bump to the near side. Kept alive on two. Bump up and over on three. Nice save by the Wildcats. Set near side with it. Kill attempt by Flom to the far corner. Dug out by Schwartzrock. Kish with the bump set far side. Pepper kill to the near corner. Dug out by Hansen. Set. Bump set tight to the pin, near side, kept over, bump back over on three by the Wildcats. What a point here for match point. Blattner set over, Kish with a big free ball. Wildcats set to the far side. Kill attempt by Pepper, dug out by Tack. Bump to the far side, Wallace put over flat, put it on three. Set by Schwartzrock, near side Cruiser, clip the tape, running him down for a point for the Wildcats. 14-12. Well, what a point there, both sides. Here in the fifth set, got to win by two. 14-12, St. Mary's lead. Serve up and over. Blattner, the good serve, receive. Set far side, Wallace off the block, and that will do it. 15-12 in a fifth set victory for St. Mary's. They defeat St. Catherine's here on the road this afternoon. And St. Kate's drops now to 0-3 in the conference, 6-8 overall. On the season, St. Mary's improves to 2-1 in the conference, 11-5 overall on the year. Don't forget, next broadcast coming up, it'll be Augsburg here taking on St. Catherine's in volleyball action on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. We'll have that one for you as well. Thanks again to all of our sponsors who help make this broadcast possible. Thanks to Tom for running the camera in this one tonight. And thanks again to the athletic director, Eric Stacy, and SID, Kelsey Whaley, for their help with today's broadcast as well. I'm Adam Bartles. The final score once again. St. Mary's wins in 5 sets, 25-23, 25-18, 21-25, 18-25, and 15-12. From the Butler Center, I'm Adam Bartles. So long, everybody.